This is KPW with MidgetAAACanada.com, and we're here with head coach Bryan MacLean of the Cariboo Cougars in our National Midget Coaches Spotlight. Coach, thank you for taking the time to speak with MidgetAAACanada.com. Let's talk about today's game. Tough game this afternoon. How do you think you guys played?
I thought for the first 40 minutes we played fairly well, and then coming into the third period we were up 3-2, and we just didn't find a way to close out the game. Credit to the Giants, they stuck with it for 60 minutes, and we got away from our structure in the last 20 minutes, and that's what ended up costing us the hockey game. But it was a lot better than yesterday's game, and it's something to build off of, so we're happy about that.
Right. Now, going into this weekend, you guys are tied for 6th place. What can you guys do to improve in the standings?
The biggest thing for us is finding a way to win hockey games. Like today should have been a game that we could have closed out in the third period, but we're not, sticking to the structure. We get in the third periods and we're starting to grip our sticks. We're getting tight when we're winning hockey games. And when you go in with a lead, you want to finish with it. And for us, it's the biggest thing that we're preaching right now is finding a way to play 60 minutes and play consistently so that we're winning more games than we're losing.
Now, Bryan, tell us a bit about yourself. This is your first year coaching this team. How long have you been with the club?
This is my third season with the team. I moved out from Nova Scotia actually 3 years ago, and I was assistant coach with Trevor Sprague for the first 2 years, and then this year I've been lucky enough to be the head coach for the season, and we're pretty happy, or I'm really happy about that opportunity to be able to run my own team, and it's been a lot of excitement, and we're pretty happy about it the first part of the year, but certainly we want to be better in the second half.
Now, how do you feel about the talent level in the major midget division and the potential for many of these players?
I think this league is, you look at some of the teams and there's some real good players. The Giants and the Rockets, the two first place teams in the league, they get a lot of high draft picks to the WHL, and every team's got good players, including us, and I think it's a good competitive league. And you look at our standings, and there's a group of teams from I think 3rd through to like 9th that are separated by 3 or 4 points, and that's a lot of parity in our league. And every time you come to the rink, any team can win, and that's all you can really ask for at this level.
Right, and I noticed that the Cougars use video and technology on the bench. Now, based on what you've seen out there on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think we are with technology in hockey compared to where we could or should be to maximize what we can do for these players and for the game?
For us, I think we're pretty high on the scale. I wouldn't want to put a number on it, but we're using the iPad on the bench and trying to give video to the guys as much as possible without kind of giving them too much and saturating it. But we try and get 2 or 3 clips to guys in a period where we can make improvements or things that we've done well. And for us, that's always the focus, is trying to be mostly positive with the video so the guys can learn from it. And that's the whole reason behind it. And we got a good staff here with Mike Matisse and Tyler Halliday that talk on the walkie-talkies there, and they communicate back and forth and getting stuff to guys. And without those guys, we wouldn't be able to do it, and I think we're doing a really good job with it, and we're just trying to be ahead of the game as much as possible at this level.
Right, and what advice do you have for players who are deciding between pursuing another year in midget hockey versus junior?
If you're going to junior and you're still midget age, it's a hard league to play in. There's guys that are 18, 19, and 20, and they're grown men, and if you're not quite sure if you're ready, another year midget's not going to hurt. And that's the one thing we try and tell our guys, just make sure you make the right decision. We want to move guys on all the time, but we want to make sure that they're ready to go. And if you're not quite ready, the year of midget hockey is going to be good for you, because you're going to play where you're going to have success and you're going to get confidence that way. That's the biggest thing in being a hockey player is being a confident player every time you go on the ice, and playing midget hockey is a way to have that happen.
Thanks very much, Bryan, for your time, and good luck with the rest of the season, and hopefully we'll see you at the 2014 Telus Cup.
Okay, thanks, KP.